This is my guest bedroom and it's in need of a makeover. And my goal is to do this on a very small budget. But to make it more challenging, I plan to do this all in one day. See, the thing is that the average cost of a bedroom makeover in the United States is between $4,000 and $40,000. Yeah, that's a lot. So my goal is to completely transform this bedroom without doing any kind of remodeling and without having to change all the furniture to keep the cost low. But that's gonna be challenging because I don't like how anything looks in here.
Except me, right?
Everything you see in this room, we've gotten it for free, even Joy. This chair was actually left behind by a friend that used to be our roommate. The bed, my dad got it because he's the one that stays here most of the time. This dresser was also left behind by our friend. And this, I don't know where that came from, but we have it as storage. But you can't beat a free bedroom. That's why there's not a lot of design or thought put into how this bedroom looks, but I think it's time to upgrade it. I've been upgrading every room in the house and it's the guest bedroom's turn. And I wanna make it look pretty. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to undress the room or take everything out. I don't know if that's the right term, but basically just take everything out and then look at possibly moving the furniture around a little bit to see if I can change the layout a little bit. Joy, are you comfortable, honey? I kind of need to take the sheets off and then, but I don't want to bother the Joy. I'm sorry. Did I bother you too much? Nothing matches here. I think the guest bedroom is like where all the random stuff ends up, you know? So that's why like nothing matches. The sheets don't really match. Of like random green pillows. Anybody remember the Wii or the Nintendo 64? This is my Nintendo 64. It is like full of cat stickers. Look at all the games. This one right here and that one, absolute favorites. Oh, that's where my scrunchie went. That took no time at all. Blank canvas. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move that chair to this corner where there's nothing there. There was actually the second chair used to be there, but then I put it in the office. And this tiny dresser is going to be the night table. So I'm gonna put this next to the bed. Why do we have so many game consoles? More game consoles. Okay. All right, I gotta take these out so I can move this so that it's not too heavy. It's always interesting what you find behind these things. And speaking of hidden objects, let me tell you about June's Journey, which is a hidden object mystery game and today's sponsor. And since we're trying to find hidden objects, I'm going to hide this little guy. And after I'm done telling you about June's Journey, you can tell me how many times you spotted him in the comments. June's Journey is a game that steps into the glamorous 1920s where every scene pulls you deeper into a thrilling murder mystery. Join June Parker as she solves her sister's murder, facing some twists and turns, and gets herself into some tricky situations along the way. I like that there's always something happening throughout the game as you progress through the chapters. But my favorite part is that you can remodel and fix your mansion. You can set up your garden, decorate it. This is where I spend most of the time, is decorating my garden and making it look cute. Like, look at this fountain. I put a fountain right in front of the mansion. And in this area here, I put up a pool so that people can have a party. And look at the puppies. Aren't they so cute? You can play alone or join a club and participate in special competitions. And this is a free to download mobile game where you have to find objects hidden in beautiful, carefully crafted scenes. So download June's Journey for free by clicking in the link in the description below. June's Journey is available on iOS and Android mobile devices as well as on PC. Thank you, June's Journey, for sponsoring this video. Now, back to this dresser. I really want to paint or refinish this dresser, but since I'm trying to do this in one day, I'm not going that route. Look at that, perfect night table with the game consoles in it. Whew, that left me a little bit out of breath, even though it wasn't that much, but that last drawer was kind of heavy. I would have liked to center the bed in the room where I can have 2 night tables, but since I only have this one, I'm gonna leave the bed there. And then I gotta figure out how to put something or fill up that wall, because now that wall looks empty. And this corner needs a little something something. But first, let me show you what I got for this room. So in order to do this all in one day, I had to pre-order everything. And with the help of a mood board, I ordered what I think will work together. Now the problem with ordering things online is that you can't really see the colors all that well. I mean, yes, it shows you the colors, but will they look good in this room? Here's the thing about this room, it's very gray, has very gray walls. And I wanna go with a cream color on the bed. And cream and gray are 2 colors that don't go together very often. I don't see it very often, so somehow I have to pull that off. The reason I want to go cream is because I want to go light. I want to add lighter colors into the room, but I don't want to do plain white. I did order extra stuff that I'll probably end up returning because naturally there are colors that I'm probably not gonna like, so it's very normal for me when I'm doing this to order a few colors extra, compare them, and since Amazon has great return policy, I can just return what I don't need. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, these are the pillows. Don't look like it because they're super flat, but they're supposed to fluff up somehow. Oh, there you go. It's already fluffy. It says, do not use a knife or scissors to open it. Great job at following instructions. After removing from package, please shake vigorously for up to 5 minutes. To regain fluffiness, or place in the dryer. With or without tennis balls? I don't have tennis balls. Does anybody else make a bigger mess and makes their room look worse before it becomes better? So for the comforter, since I can't tell how light or dark the colors are, I got 2. So there's this creamy one and there's this creamier one. I think I like the lighter color. I think that will look better. So if you look at it against the wall, it doesn't really clash. The bed sheets are just gonna be white. I got some throw blankets, but I don't think I like them. And then these are the decorative pillows covers. I'm keeping them in the box until I decide the color so that I don't take it out. I can return it if I don't need it. So I bought all kinds of different colors to see what would go well together. For the rugs, since I only had a little budget, I only bought a very small rug to go here. But I got that color and I got this one, which I think I like better. I like this one because it contrasts better with the carpet. Like I like the contrasting colors. This one blends in a little bit more and that's not what I'm looking for. But I think this one's the winner. So these are 12 by 20 and these are 18 by 18. So I ordered 2 different sizes to kind of add a little bit of variety when I put them all together. Do not open with scissors or sharp objects. Yada, yada, yada. There you go. All right, I'm gonna open the other one and then they're going into the dryer. Ooh, feels soft. Looks like the comforter has to fluff up, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna run it through the washer anyways and then dry it, and when it dries it should be all fluffy. But now I have some major decisions to make about the colors of what I want the decorative pillows to be. And I think the way I budgeted this is I'm gonna have 2 of the 12 by 20 and 2 of the 18 by 18s, and these comes in 2 packs. I think in order to embrace the gray walls. I'm gonna do a dark gray pillow. Yeah, that has some nice contrast. And then we're gonna do some cream. So light, dark, light. And this one right here, this one has a little bit of texture and it has cream and gray. So I think that's gonna look good. We'll see. I went into the pile of stuff I already own, and I have that throw blanket, this throw blanket, and I actually think I got them at 5 and Below. I got them a while ago, maybe a few months ago. So they were only $5, which is a really good deal. The 2 throw blankets I ordered didn't quite work. So I might have to go to the store and get a couple things that I'm gonna be missing for today. So before I put this on the bed, I'm gonna throw it in the washer and then dry it so that it's all fluffy. It definitely fluffed up. It's not like super fluffy, like it's still like a thin comforter because it's not a, it's not an expensive one, but it's still nice. After getting the fluffy stuff out of the way, I started putting the bed together. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I'm making this the wrong way. Does anybody know the right way to make a bed? I know that this video doesn't have a DIY project like most of my videos do, but I thought I would show you my thought process on how I design a room to show you that even in the design stage, there's a lot of back and forth that I go through until I decide what looks right. It doesn't go perfect every time. I have to order extra materials, compare colors, and I don't magically come up with all the right things at once. So if there's something that I've learned from looking at hundreds and hundreds of pictures on Pinterest, to make a bed fancy, you just add pillows and layers of comforters, blankets, and throw blankets. And I guess by adding all those layers, it makes it look a lot better instead of like really plain, So anyway, that's pretty much what I did. Added layers of pillows. I love this one. It's really cute. And then this was the throw blanket I had. I'm gonna add it here to do some texture. Okay, I'm just kind of testing the color real quick to see if it's even gonna make sense. The other throw blanket I have, I really wanted to use this color, but I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Like even if I change the pillow covers to that color, like I'm still not feeling it. I'm not feeling this rug either. I think that other one I ordered might look better after all. Oh, this has a lot of green in it because I was thinking of maybe implementing green. Oh. I think it looks better than that one. I really like this one, but for some reason, I don't know, after I put the bed together, it looks too light. I think what was also bothering me was the size of the rug. Since I was on a small budget, I got a little rug rather than a whole area rug. Since I can't decide, I have them both in here so I can stare at it for a little bit until I make a decision. I love fake trees. I love fake plants in general because I don't have to take care of them. Usually if I have a live plant, they die on me. So I got this tree to put it on this corner over here because it looks kind of empty. So now what I want to do is just fill up the space a little bit so that the room doesn't look empty. You know when you go to a house to see it for the first time, like when you're going to buy a house or when you're going to rent a house or rent an apartment and they show it to you and it's like empty, and sometimes it even has furniture or their stage, but it still feels empty. There's like no personality to it. So I'm trying to fill up the spaces a little bit or as much as I can within the budget so that this room doesn't feel like that. It looks so cute. I gotta find a planter though. I don't have one for it. So I gotta go to the store and get one. But first, I'm gonna hang these, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this wall over here, which is not much, but I'm gonna hang these first. So my friend texted me about the rugs. Now I'm gonna ask Tony. So which one do you think looks better?
Pink one.
It's not pink, but I'm assuming that you mean the lighter one.
Are you sure it's not pink?
Yes.
How sure are you that it's not pink?
It's reddish. It's light red, but not pink.
Light red?
Yeah.
Sure, it's not pink, it's light red.
So my friend Kim said the lighter one, you said the pink one. I like them both. I just can't decide which one looks better. But I think after putting these here with a lighter color, it will look nice. So thank you for helping me make my mind before I drive myself crazy in here. Bless you. After I made up my mind, I installed the new wall art. Luckily, the new wall art covered the screw holes from the last canvas. I love it. It looks a lot better than that big canvas that was here, but I'm gonna keep that canvas because at some point I would like to prime it and paint something on it. Not that I know how to paint, but I would like to learn at some point. Maybe add it to my list of hobbies. So this is what's gonna go on this wall. It's a mirror. I'm gonna open this on the floor because I am scared of breaking it. And I would just cry. So this mirror has the little stand, so it can just be a stand-up mirror, or you can hang it. It does have the thingies to hang it. So either way, I like that. Okay. I think I just want it against the wall there because, again, due to budget, like if I was doing this on a bigger budget, I would have some sort of furniture or something here, and then I would, you know, fill this wall with something else. But since I have nothing else, I thought a mirror would be a good idea because I personally like to have a whole body mirror instead of like little bitty ones that you can use in the bathroom. So that is something that I felt like was really missing here in the guest room, is to have a full-size mirror. The last thing that I have here with me is the knobs that I want to change. And then I gotta go to the store to get a couple things to finish up the room before they close because it's getting dark outside, it's getting late, so, ooh. These are really tiny. And it came with the tiniest screwdriver. It's so cute. Nah, it's too small. That's very tiny. When I go to the store, I'm gonna see if I can find bigger ones or just normal size ones. So the first store we went to was Walmart. I actually saw a lamp here that I liked a few weeks ago, so I was hoping to find it. I like Walmart for home decor items because you can find them at a lower price and they have a decent variety. No, it doesn't match. Oh look, it's Christmas. Would you stop breaking stuff?
Tiffany!
No. Tiff did not just put pumpkin pie into M&M's.
Gimme.
The second stop was Lowe's to see if I could find knobs for the dresser. What about Halloween? Our last stop was Ross, and I love looking at discount stores for home decor items because you can find them at a much lower price. So I found a basket to use as a planter. It is a lot cheaper than the planters at Lowe's because I found one that I really liked, but it was a lot more, so I'm going to use this basket instead. I like the one next to it, the dark gray one. Yeah.
Ooh, this one's soft too, and it's kind of bumpy. I like it.
I think I'm going to use that as a contrast on the comforter. All right, take that one. Let's see how much it is to make sure it's still in the budget.
$12.99.
Yeah, I think I can work with that. So you see how like wore out this is? And I had a round one here for that reason, but it still like doesn't cover it quite well. So I think this one's gonna look a lot better. See, it covers it mostly, and then that way it's like, it's not even like a focus on it or anything. This is so cute, I'm so excited. All right, spiced pumpkin, because we're in October. Well, by the time you watch will be October. It's still September for me right now. Oh, I love it. That actually looks really nice. All right, let's change out those handles. That is much better. There you go. I know this dresser is like in really rough shape, but I think the knobs make it look a little bit better, you know, better than this. I think in the future, at some point I will refinish this or paint it or something, because it is really rough. But again, I got it for free, so I can't complain. I added a couple like foam pieces in here so I can raise it up so it looks a little bit taller. I have to add moss to it, but I forgot to check if I had any. I thought I did, but this is all I have. That's definitely not enough, so I'll do that later so that it doesn't look empty. There's an art to casually throwing things so they look cozy but not messy, and I'm embarrassed to say how long I spent trying to make it look that way. I ended up not liking how the dark gray looked on the bed, so I swapped it out for the blanket I had on the chair. And if you're curious about the final cost of this makeover, it was $412. That last blanket broke the budget, but it was worth it because it completed the look that I was going for. What do you think? I'm not by any means an interior designer, but I love taking a room and bringing out the best of it. And this was very challenging because most times when I do a room, I get to paint the walls, which gives me a blank canvas and the color that I want to work with. But when I did this room, I didn't get to change anything. Like, I had to work with what I have, and I had to pick things based on what would look good in here. I didn't even get to pick new furniture, nothing. Like, it was challenging because I really had to look. And then on top of it, I'm doing this on a very low budget, and I really wanted to get this done in one day because all my projects take a lot longer and I always go over time. So I really wanted to try and get it done in one day. And I'm proud of myself because I did. I was scared that I would start opening boxes and everything and that would not like any of the colors and that I had to reorder things. Gladly, everything worked out. Is this my favorite design? No. I think it looks great for a guest room. I think this is very comfortable as a bedroom for anyone, really. To be honest, it looks better than my bedroom. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you my bedroom, but that will be a future project. It does look better than my bedroom, but it's not the final design that I'm looking for. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna up my budget and take the room from where it is and maybe see where I can take it with like $1,000 budget and see what difference that would make to this room. And then I can do more things like painting and turning it into a blank canvas. But that will be in the next video, so I'll see you then. Thank you June's Journey for sponsoring this video, and don't forget you can scan this QR code or check the link in the description below to download for free.